like I like the fact that we are able to give that way. I know some people had the firewood ready, you had the charcoal ready, but the goat is not coming your end. So, but it's all giving. Remember, we said that this giving is to our club. And as you give in the cohorts, eventually the club is going to flourish and Rotary is going to flourish. Thank you for the zeal for throughout the month, the giving. I know some of us are going to roast private goats, but it's still in good spirit. Thank you so much. Yes, Irene, now that we are through with that activities, Irene, can you please introduce the guest speaker? He's already here with us.
Thank you, President. Good evening, Rotarians. Our guest speaker today is Mr. Semanda Joseph Collins. Joseph has a very rich CV. He's a secretary to the Uganda Wood Bowls Federation, Marketing Commission of the Uganda Olympic Committee, and Technical Commission, Association of Uganda University Sports. Joseph is a team player and he likes to see teams succeed. And he very much likes to lead innovative teams. Joseph has a lot of professional qualifications from various institutions. He has a postgraduate diploma in PR, and I'll stop at the Masters of Sports Administration. I guess the dress code says it all on our flyer. Joseph has experience in Olympic Games. He has experience in the Commonwealth Games. And currently, he's the Senior Public Relations Officer at Ndeje University. He has worked in various capacities in various institutions, including Games Cambridge, International. He has worked with the Uganda Olympic Committee, Uganda Wood Bowl Federation, General Secretary and International Coach to that, and Federation of African University. Joseph has traveled. He loves making friends. Joseph, I think you should join Rotary. You will find a very good circle of friends. He likes working out, playing wood ball, playing and watching soccer, and helping and participating in community-based activities, exactly like the ones we do as Rotarians. President, I welcome Joseph to give us a talk as per the flyer, as per the topic on the flyer. Joseph, you're welcome to address. Joseph, you're welcome to address the Rotarians. We are really waiting for your address.
Thank you very much, Irene. A good evening to members. As introduced, my name is Joseph Collins Semanda. I'm privileged to be here. I will do two things. Like I'm going to take you through my presentation, and then after we shall do a basic activity. I really talk about the fact that I have a consultancy that is Sports Consults Africa, where I'm a consultant in different fields to support the sport organizations and also the corporates, like some of us who are here. So I hope you can see the screen. That is just the cover page, but mainly my content is going to be threefold. One is to the introduction, just talk about good health, and then the other will be to do with the different ways to prevent diseases. I pointed out a few Sorry, just a minute. Let me sit properly so that you can see me. Okay. Yeah, so there are just a few basics and proposals just for your information. Of course, there are very many ways you can keep active, can keep healthy, but I just looked out for a few that usually affect us. And then I'll wrap it up with a simple basic activity when it comes to working from home and anything that can help us during this time as we try to work so hard to develop ourselves in the respective capacities. So I'll continue. So introduction to good health is the first slide here. Of course, we are going to look at a number of things when it comes to good health. But the most important thing is to understand what good healthy food choices. That is the first recommendation I would make to you. There's a doctor called Dr. Todorov. He's actually an American doctor. When it comes to the research, the different researches have been making. He says that for good health and disease prevention, avoid ultra-processed foods and eat homemade meals prepared with basic ingredients. And of course, the good thing with most of us who are Rotarians, like the Ssese, we all have, we have been, like I know President Yoro is put a good meal because Uganda is endowed with the best foods. So it's important to have a good meal. Of course, we have the junk side of things, and of course, the young ones, the young children, the young ladies and gentlemen love the KFCs and all that, but it's important to maximize the good health, the good food, which is homemade. So there's a study that has been made actually in the US, that is in 2019, whereby it shows that the consumption of more than 4 servings of ultra-processed foods actually is associated with about 62% of increased hazard of all-cause mortality. So it is important, that is more of the cholesterol and all that. So one of the most important things I would recommend, and actually join other people who support healthy living that make healthy food choices. The next slide has to do with the cholesterol checking. It's important, most of us don't go out to check our cholesterol, and it's important that you get your cholesterol checked at least once a year to see how you're doing. When checking your cholesterol, your test results will show your cholesterol levels, both in milligrams per deciliter, which is very, very important. And it's crucial to get your cholesterol checked because your doctor will be able to advise you on how to maintain healthy levels, or when it comes to lowering your chances of getting heart diseases and also the stroke element. So it's important to know your cholesterol as a person. So I don't know how many people, I don't know whether the president, whether you check your,
I do.
you do. What is your cholesterol level? Yeah, so it's important to check your cholesterol. The other important thing is to watch your blood pressure. Of course, all of us, I think you've all observed this, that, and I would refer to Dr. Todorov because we always work with him on different projects, but yeah, it's important to also watch your blood pressure. So the most important question you have to ask yourself is, do you have high blood pressure? That's what they always ask you actually whenever you go to a doctor, and that's what the first step. I think you've all observed that. Even if you don't think so, you have to keep reading it because it's important. Normal blood pressure is defined as blood pressure which is less than 120 per 80 HMG, which is actually associated with being normal. So having hypertension puts you at risk of high blood pressure and stroke at some times because of the fact that the blood can easily increase or it can lower down. So it's important to have the normal blood pressure. So it can cause death. And of course, you've heard of different people dying of hypertension and all that. So it's important. The other thing which is very, very important is that even small weight loss can actually help manage your, help you prevent high blood pressure. Because if you're not overweight, then of course, you can always manage your weight and the pressure is always down. So the American Heart Association has always advised that it's important to manage your weight and try at least to cut your weight. So Dr. Todorov says that start off slow and find an active way of enjoying yourself to show that at least you can cut your weight. that can make a big difference, both on the blood pressure and also on your health. So it's important to watch your blood pressure. The other which is important is to get up and get moving. It is another recommendation whereby it is more to do with throwing away any common misconceptions about exercising, like trying to say that you cannot work out, you're very busy and all that. So it's important to get up, okay? So you have to try to be as often as possible to at least to try out and give it time to work out. So it's important, and it's very, very important when it comes to active living and being healthy. So you can always start where you are, and of course you can try to gradually keep increasing this when it comes to physical activity. So for example, you can take about 1,000 steps, and I think most of you have smartphones now. I know people have always had the smartwatches whereby you can even count your steps. You walk around, try to do this. So it's part of the healthy behaviors, and it's important that you try to manage yourself and support the aspect of preventing the chronic diseases like diabetes, heart diseases and all that. So it's important to start up and walk. So whenever you exercise, you have to ensure that at least use the few minutes you can. Without you have to use so much. You can walk for 30 minutes, you can walk for 60, depending on how much your schedule is as a day, as a person. The other important thing I will talk about is watching your body mass index, which is also very, very important. It's called BMI. The body mass index is actually defined by the following. You find your weight, your height, and then you calculate that by the age you have. So you're going to find that there's a scale you always look at. If you're under 18.5, you're underweight. If you're between 18 to 24.8, where I am, you're normal. And then if you're above 25 to about 29.9, you're overweight. And if you're greater than 30, you're in trouble. You're obese, actually. So you have to look at this very, very importantly. And it helps you because if you get overweight, obese, you are at a high risk of developing serious health problems. Like, for example, you've heard of the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the gallstones, breathing problems, and all that. So it's important to watch your body mass and try to ensure that you keep in that line. At least you can try to, you might be overweight slightly, but don't be over, okay? Because it's important for you. That comes with a lot of blockages in the blood vessels and all that. So if you are overweight, of course, you can talk to your doctors, your nutritionists to help you get a right path towards dealing with such situations. The other thing which is important is the sugars. I know most of us love sugars. Some of us have sweet tooth, and it's very important. For good preventive health, you have to cut back on the sodas you take, the candies, the sugars, a number of those things, okay? Because these actually cause diabetes, and of course, they damage the heart, the kidneys, the eyes, the nervous system, and others. So, of course, there are natural sugars, which we could recommend. Some of these are like the sugar canes. You can try to do those. And of course, you've already done research with the American Heart Association because they do most of this research. And you're going to find that it's important to understand that you have to eat smart, manage your weight, okay? You have to quit smoking. Those who smoke, actually, it's one of the things I actually recommended. And of course, this will help you support the blood pressure. And of course, the cholesterol will be limited, which makes you decrease the risks of diseases. The other thing which is very, very important is quit smoking. I know some of the people out there smoke, and you can always refer to your relatives and friends. They may not be on the forum. They may be Rotarians. Maybe they are Rotarians who smoke, but it's important that you should quit it if you're doing so, because you're going to find that if you smoke, there is probably no other single choice you can make to help your health more than quitting. Because at the end of the day, it causes cancer, it causes strokes. There are, of course, there are people who smoke, but they work so hard. I'll give an example. In Europe, the footballers, because of the weather, they smoke, but they work so hard. They work out and they use this. So if you can quit smoking by 40, you're going to reduce the risk of getting the diseases associated with smoking. So it's important that you also quit smoking to those who do so. The other, which is very, very important, is get restful sleep. You should have some rest. You should sleep actually on time. And of course, here it helps you actually feel better. If you have trouble sleeping, try to establish a sleep routine. You're going to find ways of doing that because a good routine of sleeping actually includes going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. So you can see that maybe I should always sleep at 10 and I should be up by. So my routine is always I sleep by 10, wake up by 5. That is my routine. So it's important that you also identify your own routine, okay? And actually also avoid eating heavy meals actually and alcohol past 9 actually, it's important. That's why to keep healthy, you have to try to do this. So it is important to stop screening. It's called like stop screen time, being on your phone. Okay. So it's important that at least you do this. You can avoid this and then sleep. You can use 2 hours prior to your sleep, and then you get done. You just your phone and then you sleep. Okay. So it will help you. And actually, when again, Dr. Todoro also recommends that one is that listen to calming music. You can try to get a routine by listening to good music, and you've heard of the young ones giving lullabies and all that. It's actually helping them to get a good sleep. Practice mindfulness or meditation. Some people do that. You can just keep quiet, try to relax in your bed, and then you find yourself sleeping. Reflect on the positive moments of the day, what was good for you, try to smile about it, and that is also good. Maybe you can try to read a book, and then it finds you sleeping, okay? So that is part of giving you a good sleep routine. Have a cup of chamomile tea. There's those good teas that keep you, it's like curry from Australia. You just, it's like cinnamon or something, and then you just sleep. And then, of course, you can try to practice a 10 minutes yoga just to calm down the body, and then you should sleep. So, again, research has it that the daily exercise improves sleep in patients with insomnia too. So, if you work out very well, you're going to find that that's why if you find the sports people who are very active, they don't have time to loiter around. Once he's worked out, he's done, he has a good sleep. So, it's important at least to have a routine at least. So, try to avoid very vigorous exercise. And then actually before sleeping, actually the doctor recommends again that you should avoid that before you're going to sleep. So it's important. Last but not least, don't miss health screenings and vaccinations. It's important. Of course, Ugandans, of course, already say that vaccinations are more to by where they are pleased. For example, the COVID vaccinations have always been an issue, but it's important that at least that you have those health screenings at least once a year to go for a good full medical check. And also those vaccinations. For the ladies, mostly importantly, those actually who are into childbirth, it's important. But also making healthy lifestyle changes overnight is also unrealistic. So you have to try to ensure that at least you take necessary steps and ensure that you stay on top of your health and to ensure that at least you keep healthy. So I would like to say that marks the end of my presentation. And I would like to say thank you. And as I wrap up, like I said, the next thing is our workout session, which is going to be 45 minutes. We're going to, I don't know, we're going to work out so we can share our screens. Those who can share. I know we work with the president.
To work out?
And then
my
we can start it up.
Is ready, and I'm also ready. Who is ready? Okay, Collins, thank you so much. We appreciate the talk. I know BMI people are already measuring their BMI. I don't know what results they're getting. And indeed, there are some people here who are called Team No Sleep. And when you are talking about sleeping, they were, I think, saying, what are you talking about? So we're going to work out here. I'm here with Collins. We're going to work out from here. I said Edina is already working out. I know we cannot do much, but it's important. Okay, let me close this. Guys, please mute. Okay. Can you see us now? Yeah. But it's okay. Music, but no, we didn't. Yeah, you can play some music. Yeah, it has to be just any. Please join us in the simple workout. Yeah, good. Yeah, so it's important to warm up first. For any activity, you have to warm up first. So we're going to warm up. A number of things when warming up, and of course we try to have a complete warm up, and then after we shall do a few activities, and then we shall do a cool down. So the warm up, of course, we can start by stretching, but of course trying to keep the body. Okay. Okay, we get flat. Okay. Try to pull forward. Okay. With your hands, roll forward, Everyone, are you trying something?
Roll forward. On the side, these are basic, just exercises just for yourself. Okay.
Anyone can do this.
Yeah, anyone can do this. Just basic.
Maybe Ellen, come and join us here. Come and join us here.
Okay. 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 Call forward. Up. Okay. Okay. Try to swing out. Up. Call forward. Swing out. Call forward. Helen, you're welcome. Helen, you're welcome. Okay. Call forward again. Okay. You're going to raise your knees. Raise your knees.
Yeah.
Try to raise your knees. So you try to do this gradually as you try to do the speed. Okay. 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 Try to push the knees up, toes up as you try to warming up. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going back. So we're going to do this as warming up. We're taking to speed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward again. We're doing it faster now. We're trying to warm up on the sides. Okay. Up. Okay. So we're now changing the speed. We're trying to increase the gradual. Okay. So then we're going to start. Are you guys working on it? Lightly. Okay. Okay, we're warming up. Okay, raise up with this. Okay, with your hands swinging. Okay, we're warming up. Make sure don't forget the time. I said in the last 5 minutes, so we're doing a 10 minutes warm up. Okay. So you're done. Yeah, all this is actually do this by yourself. So what exercises you're doing?
Go ahead, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. We're counting. We're going to count 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. And 1. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do the basic. Okay. A basic, just a basic, just recover from the try to warm up. Okay. Are we there? Okay. We're going to jump. 1, 2. Okay, pull up. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Back to basic. Good job. Good job. Okay. Okay, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Back to basic. Okay, so make sure you keep timing yourself. So we have 2 minutes to go for the warm up. Okay. Okay. So good now, we're going to switch, okay? We're going to sprint. Yes. Yeah. So we're going to count 50, okay? 50 sprint, okay? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, go. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Oh. So that's a warm up, okay? Yeah. So get some glass of water. We're now going to do a few activities. Okay? Warm up.
Thank you. I hope you're following and
okay. Okay.
So that was just a warm up. So in the process, your body is ready for activity. So we shall not do all the activities. Of course, I know your time is up. My time is up, but it's important that after that, you can always focus on the given body part. Maybe more of the abdomen, more of the arms, the legs, the different activities you can always do. But then we have to cool down. So it should cool down, right? Okay. So different activities, you can do them. You can have a second training whereby you do different activities in repetitions. And then after you can have a cool down. But now, I'll take you through a cool down because it's important that once you work the body, you have to keep back where it was. Now, when it comes to cool down, you cool down consistently, either from head to bottom or from bottom up. So, Alan, what do you do? Bottom up or head to bottom? Bottom up. So, bottom up, we start with the legs down, okay? So, we're going to start by crossing your leg. Okay, try to bend, try to recover.
So you're trying to work out the hamstrings, the calves, and then the feet.
Yeah.
At the same time, okay.
Then you come up, switch. You can do that. You have to change yourself for that.
Switch the leg, then you switch again. Try to cool down. Good job. Okay.
Okay. Get a stance. Try to stretch again.
Okay. Good job. Good job, Edna. You get ready. Good job. Okay.
Switch the leg. I use the camera to show Edna.
Okay. No. Okay. Change the leg. Okay. Good job.
Okay. Yeah, try to stretch the arms, the quadriceps. Try to push the farthest towards the chest. Okay. Pull backwards. Don't put the leg down. This is just those guys who drink alcohol. Okay. On the side. Okay. Then bring it forward and then stretch it out. You can do this when you're seated, it's okay. But for us who are physically fit, you can, okay. Change the leg. Bring this one in, forward. Okay.
Okay, backwards. Okay. On the side. And then right forward, okay? Help to stretch, okay? Okay, now we go to the waist, okay? So good. Change direction. Okay. You must do something, okay? Backwards. Okay. And then forward. Forward, okay? Then swing to the right, to the left, okay? Left one. Swing to the right. And come back. So you can do that like 3 times. Okay, now the upper body. Okay, try to pull out. Try to ride in the chest, okay? You should feel something, okay?
do something. Try to push the arms backwards a bit. Try to, and someone is pulling them behind, okay? Do that. Up a bit, okay? Do that, now put all the hands together up. Try to scoot to one side. Okay, no, this, okay? Okay, to the farthest, to one side, okay? Those are like this, see this? No, like that. Then you stick to them to the other side. So this helps you manage the shoulders and the petals of the back, okay? Okay, other side, okay? Good job. Forward. Good, hold it. So if you hug yourself, try to hug yourself to your thighs. So you've been widening the chest, now you bring it back, okay? Good job, okay. Put the arms a bit. Okay, good job. Okay. Okay, so it's good to do this at least once every day. You do it from at home. Okay. You can now walk on your neck, rotate it in one direction. Very slowly, the neck, don't forget the neck. Okay. Good job. Thank you. I think it's good, right? Yeah. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Yeah. I hope it's good to do this every morning or evening in your bedroom, in your sitting room. Easy to do. Thank you so much for staying with us the last 10 or 15 minutes. I would like to ask Sergeant for some more time and continue with a few activities. Thank you, Collins, for this. Amazing. I hope you did something at your station or cohort, wherever you are. Machinde, we are going to ask you to share videos, Namugongo, Kulambiro, and the Entebbe Road, including Northern. Hope you're enjoying the activities. I would like to go on with the fellowship, and I'd like to ask. Don't forget. Yeah, sure. I would like to ask Lieutenant Etho if there are any questions for Colin. Please let's have them. If anyone may have a question about what Collins has shared, please, Etho.
Thank you, President. There are no questions right now, either in the chat room or any hand raised. So,
okay. Do we have results? Anyone feeling the exercise, the effect? Anyone feeling the effect of the exercise? Anyone who needs a massage after the exercise? Well, thank you, friends. Thank you for staying with us and learning about our health. It's very important. This is the Disease Prevention and Treatment Month. And these are some of the things we are going to promote and learn this month, throughout the month of December. Yes, having done that, I would like to ask, do we have Lady Justice Alexandra online? Yes, this is the time we want to appreciate Collins with a vote of thanks. If you're able, please. Lady Justice.
Thank you, President. This is Sarah Kanike.
Yes, Sarah.
I'm not so sure whether Lady Justice is on. Let me take this opportunity to thank Joseph for such a wonderful presentation, very effective, which hasn't kept us the same. Like some of us are going you're going to cut down weight. We've learned how to manage our blood pressure, like sugar levels. Yeah, Joseph, thank you so much. Myself, I'm going to change my sleeping habit.
Yeah, that one. Eh?
Going to be late. Yes, we shall change. Thank you so much, Joseph. God bless you. And at Ssese, we always give out a certificate, but these virtual things, we shall.
Yeah, we're going to share an online. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we shall give it to you some other time. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the vote of thanks. And we appreciate Joseph. Thank you so much. I know we're going to continue referring to you. Some members are going to, this recording is going to be shared on our YouTube in case you need to refresh your mind on what Joseph has shared, especially about those habits we need to overcome. And is available. I'm going to share his contacts online so that you pick them. Thank you so much. I want to go to quickly go to the next session of this this fellowship, and that will be a presentation. With me here is the PP Helen, and she's going to share a bit about what the Ssese girls have done and what we are doing today and after now. PP Helen, please. Okay, Edna first, and then Edna here.
Thank you, President. Mine is a very brief one, is to introduce Sandra. Sandra was introduced to the Ssese girls by Rotarian Ruth Kavuma from Ssese Islands. She's a young lady. She has been unfortunate. She lost her parents, and she needed help with her school, which she was doing, and that was an accounting course. But Rotarian Ruth intimated to us that she needed mentorship and direction, which she handed over to me to talk to her and see what is possible for her given the circumstances. When we talked, she decided to go back to Ssese, and the Ssese girls gave her a sewing machine because she knows how to sew and make clothes, and now she's going to be using it. And they also contributed some funds, which PP Helen is going to take us through the details. And the young lady is here. Sandra, please come. You will just wave to Ssese girls. This is Sandra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ssese Islands.
Yeah. So PP Helen is going to take us through what the Ssese girls put together for Sandra. Thank you very much, President.
Thank you. PP Helen.
Thank you, President, and hi, everybody. And thank you, Edna, for the introduction. As Ssese girls, we came together and decided to support Sandra. As you know, as the girls, we try to support our fellow girls, and having to support one from Ssese Islands is even more beautiful. So we've been on a fundraising drive for around a month now, managed to raise 720,000 shillings and a sewing machine, physical sewing machine, which was donated to us generously by Marianne, one of the Ssese girls. And as the girls, we got together. This evening, I'm here to present to Sandra the sewing machine, which she'll get, and cash. We expect that she'll use it to buy materials to start the sewing business that she has been cancelled to start. I want to thank very much Edna, Grace Adieri, and Ruth, who have talked to Sandra, counseled her, and helped to hold her hand and lead her in the right direction, and will always be there for you, Sandra, to assist you whenever you need us. So this is now a new relationship that you start. We are there to help you anytime you have a problem. The three are your moms now. Talk to them, and we'll be there for you. So I'm here to present to you on behalf of the Ssese girls and the Rotary Club of Kampala Ssese, the token. We hope you open an account as well for yourself. We hope you open an account and you start banking money. Even when you start your business, be able to bank the money on the account. Thank you very much. Because of time, I won't say much more, but I'll what I'm going to present to you, the token. From our hearts, it's little, but we hope we'll be able to help you more. And wish you the best. Thank you for being a very nice girl who says to advice from your moms. And God bless you.
Yeah, we are
Thank you, Ssese girls. We are presenting this token to Sandra right now, and we pray it will change our life because Rotary is about changing life. Thank you so much.
President, we don't see your face.
Okay. Sandra wants to say something. Yes, Sandra, please.
Yes, what I have is, it is to say thank you so much. May God bless you.
She says thank you so much. God bless you so much. Ssese girls, Oliver Kabi. Thank you so much. Thank you for touching lives. We appreciate the effort to reach out. I'd like to go on to the next item. Sergeant, I requested for more time in advance, and I ask that you give me some more time to go over a very important aspect of this club where we are going to witness the results of the elections of our president, future president. I know all of you are future presidents, but for this particular one, we want to go over this. I'd like to invite Rotary Edwards. Rotary Edwards, it's your floor, please.
Thank you, President. Good evening, members and guests. I'd like to, okay, excuse me, just give me 2 minutes. Thank you. Just give me 2 minutes.
Do you want me to make you a co-host or Alvin?
President, please co-host Alvin.
I don't see where is Alvin.
We'll be joining
Alvin
shortly.
Okay.
Okay, good evening. Thank you so much, President, for this opportunity. I hope I'm not sending through echoes. I've tried to avoid the Namugongo ears and goat tails. Okay. Good evening, members. Today I come with good news, of course, with results. I would like to first of all thank the board for the opportunity they gave me to be the returning officer, Kampala Ssese Island. It being a mighty club, I am so honored to have been one of your returning officers. And of course, I thank so much the candidates that have been very cooperative throughout the process and for offering themselves to serve. Thank you, Itho. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, Alex. And thank you, Kasozi Mulindwa. Okay. So I also would like to thank the people who have supported me throughout the process. One of them being our dear President, David Chintu. We don't take it for granted. You're always available. I've been calling you even out of office hours. I thank you for giving me all the guidance you have through this process. I thank the one and only
Gladys, we lost you for a moment. Okay, yes, you're back.
Can
Gladys.
you hear me now?
Now, yes.
Okay, sorry about that. So I'd like to thank the President, Masade Kawiye, and Alvin, who was my assistant returning officer, for all the help they've given throughout the process. And before I could continue, I'd want to give some remarks for our dear candidates. Of course, we had two running contestants, that's Itho and Moses. The rest were unopposed. The two unopposed was the CEO, Alex Kawama. Congratulations for taking that post, and may you serve. Thank you. The next was Mr. Kasozi Mulindwa. The other one is a very difficult name. Me being a Muganda, I won't try. But yes, that one. Thank you, President. Thank you for offering yourself to serve. Congratulations, our dear treasurer. So I'll take the opportunity now to remark for the two contestants. That is Etho Mamawi Kayongo and Moses Sebugwawo. Thank you for offering yourself through this process. You have been very good candidates, very cooperative. You have made my job very easy. But again, also to thank you for offering yourselves and to encourage you that for that one who's going to win the race, congratulations. We're expectant of so much and we are ready to work with you and support you. And for the one who will not take the lead, we still have hope that you can still run. And we hope that you shall keep the banner high, the Ssese banner high, and keep running for this candidacy. Thank you. Okay. So for the eligible voters through the process were 81. And of the 81 voters who are eligible, we had only 69 participating. That makes it a 85% participation rate. Thank you, members, for voting and fronting your choice. Of course, of these 81, we had 1 invalid vote. And then, of course, that means it left us with 80 valid votes and 69 voters. Now heading to the results. It's almost been a 50-50, but unfortunately not. We have a winner and we have a loser. Of course, at the bottom, they had 21 votes, which makes 26% of the population. And that went to our dear Rotarian. Drum roll, drum roll. Namugongo, drum roll, drum roll. So Rotarian Etho Kayongo Mamawi got 26% of the votes. And of course, we had 48 voters voting in favor of Moses Sebugwawo, which was 59% of the votes.
59%?
59% of the vote. The ones that didn't vote were 12 voters, and which is 15% of the population. Thank you, President. Over to you.
Thank you, thank you. Congratulations to the winner, Rotarian Moses Sebugwawo. And congratulations. And I would like to thank Rotarian Etho Mamawi for standing and giving this man a challenge. And everyone who voted, we thank you for participating. It was a good participation, over 80%. Thank you. I know everything we did is for the great future of our Rotary Club of Kampala Ssese Islands. Can we have a few remarks from the two, starting with the Rotarian Etho? Would you like to say a word or two?
Thank you, President. And dear President and members of Kampala Ssese Islands, I would like to congratulate Rotarian Moses Sebugwawo on winning the election for the position he held. Congratulations, and I do wish you the very best on this journey to the highest office of the club. It is only natural to feel disappointment right now. Tomorrow we must move forward and move beyond it and work together to keep this club moving. So I would like to say thank you to all the members who supported me. Let's keep the faith. I believe this is simply a matter of when, not if. So I thank you again.
Oh, thank you, Etho. Thank you for that very diplomatic appreciation of the voters and the conceding of the elections. I would like to invite Rotarian Moses to give us a few words.
President, I'm overjoyed. I'm currently at the check-in at Entebbe Airport, so I'm not able to celebrate with my voters. But President, I want first of all to thank Rotarian Etho for putting up a good fight. Etho, we are in this together. The club belongs to all of us, and we work together to drive this club forward. So take heart and we'll work together, as I promised, that this club belongs to all of us and we need to move it forward. To all the members who have trusted me with this responsibility, I'm glad to serve, and I commit myself to the service of the Rotary Club of Kampala Ssese Islands. I'm glad I joined this club, and descending to this high office of the club gives me great pleasure. I thank all the people who encouraged me to stand. I had initially had some reservations, but a lot of encouragement from our own members to stand. Thank you very much. And what I can promise is a year full of service, a year
Thank you, Moses. We've lost Moses. We've lost Moses for a moment. Thank you. Thank you, Moses. We appreciate everyone who participated. Congratulations to Moses. Congratulations to Dr. Ssese. Congratulations to Alex for those posts of future leaders. Thank you. I'd like to now rather thank the Electoral Commission, Edward, for working out this seamlessly. And also, I believe that it has been so well done that we will not have any commission of inquiry. And I'd like to thank Alvin for giving us that online platform to vote. It was so well done that it was so easy for everyone to do it. Thank you so much. I'd like to invite Rotarian Chris to recognize our guests before we close. And thereafter, I would like to invite CMP Agnes. CMP Agnes, you please give us a final toast. Chris, over to you.
Thank you, President. Good evening, all. We had a total of 7 Rotary clubs and 3 Rotaract clubs. President, we had 3 fellow CMPs that have joined us and 2 district officials. The clubs with us are Kampala North, Kampala Metropolitan, Nkumba, Butavika Royals, Kampala South, Kabarole, and Kampala 7 Hills. We've got Kampala Ssese Rotaract, Naguru Rotaract, and University of Chisubi Rotaract. President, we had at one point about 68 people on the floor. Currently, we are 45. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. CMP Agnes, are you able to give us a final toast, please?
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. Please rise so we could toast. I propose a toast to Rotary International.
Rotary World Over. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Members, let the celebrations begin. I know those who have taken the goat are celebrating, and those who have not are also planning their own goat. It's all good. Thank you for giving, and God bless you.